and then you have to wait to see if candles start to form support. We do this every day. So you have to wait for candles to start to form support. The basic rule is that when price does a breakout, either if it's to the upside or to the downside, you have to wait for candles to come to the breakout level and form a bullish or a bearish candle respectively, right? Because then and only then you can say that, okay, like, you know what, the candle broke out, it came down to do a retest, and now it's time to form a support. Good support levels you can find basically on this 30-minute or the 1-hour chart, because they are mostly right? They have strong confirmation. Most people, what they do is they will start to look for, let's say you have a breakout here. What most people do is they'll start to look at the 5-minute or the 15-minute, right? So now that's not a bad idea, but it's also not really a good idea too, because they have very, very weak confirmation, right? Because what's going to happen is that on the 5-minute and the 15-minute, you're going to see a lot of candles going up and down, so that's going to sway you off your analysis, right? Plus what's going to happen is that you're going to see a lot of false confirmation, right? And there will not be quality confirmation. It's very important. But when you look at the 30-minute or the 1-hour, you start to look at, now your confirmations are going to take time, but there will be quality confirmation, right? So let's say you have a breakout here, the next candle goes down, you have another candle going down, and the next candle will start to form support, right? So then you can say, okay, you know what, we try to form support, and now you can initiate the step 1. The step 1 is, okay, we have found support. Step 1 is stop loss, right? Stop loss, you can say, okay, found support, obviously stop loss has to be below support or above resistance, whatever the case is, right? So place your stop here, and then you play the game of odds, right? There's always the probability, right? So whenever you take a trade, you're counting on the fact that, okay, what's the probability that this breakout has happened, there's a support formed, the trend is bullish. What's the probability that it's going to continue moving up, right? The probability of it moving up will always going to be higher than the probability of it breaking down. So you always have to keep that in mind. And when you keep that probability in mind, you keep your risk in mind, you're no longer afraid to take trades, right? You're no longer getting antsy about the trade. You're no longer saying that, oh, what if it goes down? Because you have your confidence, you have a breakout, you have a support form in a bullish trend, and you're comfortable with taking that risk. So now, for example, let's say that you don't wait for price to come down to one, and you take a buy right about there, and then you have candles moving down. So now, obviously, you're going to be afraid. Obviously, you're going to say, oh shit, what's right now? Candles are moving down, and then you're going to close your buy, and then you're going to take a sell. You're like, oh, it's going down, and then that's just going to create a whole So it's very important to wait for the candles to break out the levels which the previous candles put on. Right, we're going to go over some examples. A breakout happens when the candle goes to an area which other candles couldn't, right? That's why they gave the name of the candles as like gladiator candles, right? So the candles were something that the previous candles could not do. How to keep the game, because that's what the probability most times there will be retests, other times there will be no retests based on loss. This is very, very important, right? Because sometimes what happens is that you have a breakup, and then you're looking to do you're looking to enter on the retest, right? And sometimes what happens is that there is no retest. There's so much volume in the market, the candles are so huge that they keep on going, and there's no retest. I think that happens, I think 30 to 40 right? But most times there will always be a reason. Sometimes, like, you know, what's going to happen is that you're going to have a candle moving up, right? And then all of a sudden you have a wick like this and then another candle down, right? So what this will mean is that this wick down here would be kind of like a retest. That it did a retest. This happens too, right? And this takes a lot of practice and experience to execute on this situation, right? But when you're starting off, what you're basically looking at is, let's remove this here. what you're basically looking at is you're basically looking at candles moving down, and then you're waiting to see if the candles are trying to form some sort of a support, right? So now when you have something